What up, Frag World? You already know what it is. As you can see from the title, this is an amazing video that I will be sharing with all of my subscribers. This video was courtesy of Scentbird. They hit me up on some like, yo, we like your content, we like what you're doing for the Frag World, and we would like for you to choose 5 fragrances that you think are sexy for men. So I'm thinking like, let's do it. Be sure to hit that like button and be sure to hit that subscribe button for more future videos, and let's get to it. This video, I wanted to kind of call it like my top 5 favorite fragrances from Scentbird so far, but then again, these fragrances are actually sexy to me. They have some type of sex appeal, and when you wear these fragrances, they will make you feel some bit of sexy as a man. Alright, so I do have one honorable mention. The reason why this fragrance is an honorable mention simply because my 5 fragrances are niche fragrances, and my honorable mention is a designer fragrances, and it's from the house of Declaration Cartier, a Cartier Declaration, and it is Duan Soir, a very great rose fragrance that just smells very good, sexy, and a man could pull it off and still feel masculine. All right, and there was honorable mention simply because it's just a very good cheapy designer fragrance, and I wanted to kind of, you know, if I'm going to do a top 5 sexy list, I'm going to give you all the most expensive. All right, I want y'all to get the most money, and if y'all are going to go to Scentbird, I want you all to go get like the most highest bottles, you know what I'm saying, and get your money's worth. All right, so coming in number 1, I also like these little atomizers that they come in, because when you're done with the fragrance, you could take like one of your original bottles that you have, and you can just spray these spray it in this, and you can just screw this, unscrew it, and then it's always just very easy to just drop, and it's just that easy. So shout out to that, because it's cool. They, you know, provide these, so I think that's pretty cool just on its own. But let's get back to the fragrances. All right, guys, this fragrance is so cool, it's charming, it's easy to wear, and it's sexy. And it's from the house of Histories de Parfums, and it is Ambre 114. If you can see that. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? And I'm not going to go too in depth about this fragrance. It's just very light, easy to wear, soft, amber and vanilla, soft, very great fragrance, and it does scream sexy when I wear it, and that's how it makes me feel, like a cool, sexy, laid back type of, you know, sexy. All right, and that was number 1, Ambre 114. Coming in at number 2, I've never been able to really pronounce this fragrance, but it is El Born, and it's from the house of Carner, Barcelona. Let me get y'all in that view. Okay, can you see that? Carner, Barcelona, and it's El Born, an amazing fragrance. At the end, I will let you all know which fragrance that I like the most, so stay tuned for that. And I also will leave a discount code on you and your relationship, on the fragrances that you want to build, you know, courtesy of Scentbird. We have a discount code and all those cool things, but stick around. This fragrance was El Born. It reminds me of a different version of Memo African leather. It's just very bright, and you can pull it off all year round. It's a very bright fragrance, and man, I can't even pronounce. I can't even. Right now, I just leave it at that. If you've smelled Memo African leather, it kind of puts me in the mind frame of that, but it just has its own thing going on to it. I'll get in a more in-depth review if you all want me to, but so far, just know it's on my list for a reason. All right, coming in at number 3, this fragrance needs no introduction. Amouage Jubilation 25. This screams masculine, sexy, and I don't even need a compliment because I know I'm sexy. You don't really have to tell me I'm sexy, but every time I smell this fragrance, I understand more and more what it does for the people around, you know, who smells it coming from the skin. One of the best spicy, you know, manliest, I can say sexiest fragrances, because it's a great fragrance. I really didn't like this fragrance when I first tried it, and it just grew on me. And I am, you know, honored to be able to rock this a little bit more. All right, cool. Amouage Jubilation 25. Coming in number 4, this is another fragrance from the house of Carner, Barcelona, and it is Cuirs. Guys, if you do not like Black Afghano, or no, let's say if you do like Black Afghano and the people around you like it, but it's a little too harsh, please, 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 please get your nose on Cuirs, or if this is how you pronounce it. This is Black Afghano, just more sexier. Take away the darkness, the harshness, and keep the darkness. Take away the harshness from Black Afghano and keep the darkness. And when I say Black Afghano, if you don't know what that is, you guys, and y'all are watching this fragrance, it's a Nasamato fragrance that is very expensive for a small 30 ml. And a lot of people just don't like it. And the people who love it really, really love it. But people around might say it smells like an old man or all these crazy things. I actually like it, but this is a more sexier version, and I really, really like this fragrance, and I think that you will too. If you hadn't smelled it, get your nose on it. All right, coming in at number 1, this is a totally different fragrance. This fragrance isn't dark. I don't think this last fragrance is inoffensive to anyone. I don't think anyone would not like this last fragrance. Unless you just don't like coffee and things of that nature, then you probably would really, really dislike this fragrance. But nevertheless, this fragrance comes from the house of Montale, and it is Intense Cafe. Just one of the most sexiest fragrances I've probably ever got my nose on. And I know us as frag heads, we say that about a lot of fragrances, but nah, this is really one of those just really smooth, well blended coffee. Even when the coffee leaves, the coffee note only stays for so long, but even when the coffee note leaves in this fragrance, it still smells very, very good. And that is Montale Intense Cafe. And this was my top 5 list from the house of Scentbird. I hope this video helped, and be sure to like. If I already said it, I'm sorry. Meet me in the comment section. And more videos on the way. Till next time, one love. Peace.